Hello, everybody. This is Mike Crow, and I know it's been a while, and thank you for your patience as my world has been very fluid, as I told somebody yesterday. A lot of things have been happening. Went to Walt Disney World and Universal Studios with part of my family because Epic Universe was opening up in Universal Orlando, so that was good. And then Universal also did a fans night in California, and so some of my family decided we needed to go there because the theme for Mission 26 is Star Trek. Okay, that's going to be our theme, Star Trek, and I'm so looking forward to it. And at Universal in California, they were having a fans night, and part of the fans night was a big Star Trek part of that and everything. And so we definitely wanted to go and experience that and everything. And then my dad also months ago had said, you know what, I'd like to travel again. And of course, many of you know my dad had a stroke last year, and so I called my travel agent, and he chose a cruise that we did from the Great Lakes. And we went up to Minnesota and left from Duluth, Minnesota. I not really had that much of a thought of Minnesota in the past. I've been there before, but never really experienced much of it. Probably could say I didn't experience much of it now, but we did take the cruise out of Duluth, Minnesota, and we went across every Great Lake. We went in and out of Canada 3 times. I have to tell you, the Canadian government and the Canadian people were wonderful, amazing, and every time we came back to the United States, they were harder to deal with than the Canadians. They wanted to see us face to face every single time. Nice to know our country is being protected. I mean that seriously. It's just that it's a little bit of an aggravation sometimes with the whole process. With that said, I will tell you I've traveled internationally many, many times, and it is just getting easier and easier. So today is Driving Inspector Success number 41, if I'm not mistaken. Haven't done this in a while. And one of the things that really is tipping this off is that I am now back home. Everything's kind of getting back in shape. We talked long and hard, the Coach Blueprint team, on where we are going to have Mission 26 this next year. And by the way, if you're wondering, where does mission come from? There's a song out there called Man on a Mission. You should go listen to it if you haven't. It has been inspiring me now for years. I am a man on a mission. I don't have to do what I do. I do this because I see how it changes people's lives. I just got off the phone with one of our long-term members and long-time members, and he's a veteran, and he's running $1 million+ company, and he's talking about some of the challenges that he's having and going through. Earlier this year, his father passed away, and he's working through that whole estate situation and trying to run his company and trying to make sure he gets all of that right for not just him, of course, but the entire family, because he is kind of like the person above all that. So one of the things that is getting ready to be a big thing inside my company, and we're getting ready to hit 3 million this year. We've already surpassed 2 million, and we're getting ready to just blow it out of the water and hit 3 million. For the first time, we've really gone 3 million plus in our home inspection business. We've done it with our home inspection business and some of the other businesses we've done, but with our home inspection business, this will be the first year we've hit 3 million plus. And on top of that, I just finished up a whole series of different masterminds. We had our mastermind where we had our home inspectors here. Then we had our mastermind where I coach all types of other companies. And then we had another mastermind group that I'm part of that asked if they could host, or we could host their meeting here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And we did that. And I have to tell you, that just was amazing. So here's the big thing. There's a couple of really big things that I want to share with you today. Number one is that I love thinking about 6 months ahead. 6 months ahead. And if you're thinking about that, well, this is August, right? Where will we be in 6 months? Honestly, where will we be in 4 months, right? We'll be smack dab in the middle of winter. And if you're like most companies, someone I heard on one of their podcasts the other day, and I don't know if this number is real, it didn't surprise me, said that 83% of home inspection companies are up this year. And I think that's awesome. I think it's just amazing. We're up about $200,000 already this year over last year. So that is very exciting for us as we're putting together and improving all the time on our marketing, on our offices, on our kill ratio with answering the phones. We are literally focused on every part of the company right now. I've got Jonathan on top of stuff. He is just crushing it. And then Krista, who had been gone for a while, she's been back now for over a year, almost 2 years. And she is just on top of her game. And she is helping our office manager hire people and helping make sure that the marketing is right. And Jonathan is now working really hard on the marketing. And we are putting the Big Bang marketing into place over and over and over again. It's not so much that, because we've been doing this for 40 years, think about that. It's not so much that we use the candy bowls now, which, by the way, work great. We're seeing that work with everybody that we're coaching that's using it. The big thing is we just continue to get better at presentations. So here's the question, though. If you're not experiencing it yet, the market is beginning to slow down a little bit. Will it pick back up? I kind of hope so, but I won't be surprised if it continues to slow down a little bit as we're getting close to the end of the year and everything. And so what are you going to do to make sure winter is done properly so that you will be able to go into 26 totally ready, totally prepared? One is, are you putting money aside? One of the big things that Krista and Jonathan and I do is we do what I call a freeze frame. And so a freeze frame is like taking a snapshot of all of our numbers once a week. And we take a look at the revenue coming in. We take a look at the budget that we've set. And I will still tell you, we are still learning, it seems like, how to set a budget and make sure that it's perfected. I wish we were perfect. We're not. What I will tell you, though, is that we're doing a very great job, though, of estimating what our numbers for the year are and making sure that we get them right. And it's very exciting. We've been over most of our budget numbers. The last couple of months, we were below our budget numbers. Now, what that tells me is that the market is shifting. And here we are, August, right? Here we are in August. I know that we've got August, September, October, and then boom, we're going to be into winter months, November, December, January, and February. And so one of the big things we're trying to do right now is make sure we set plenty of money aside. As a big company, we have to set more aside than the average company out there to make sure that we don't have to let people go, to make sure that we can continue our marketing, to make sure that we're staying on top of everything. And then the one of the big things is how many inspectors do we have in training? Because wintertime is the best time to train inspectors. It's absolutely the best time to train inspectors. We had trained 4 last year. We got all 4 of them out in the marketplace, some in March, some in April, I think 1 in May. And so that was awesome. Fortunately, we had the capacity, we had the business to fill up a lot of those schedules. Now, when I say fill up, I don't mean fill up like you would hear from most people. I don't believe in going past 80% of our capacity, because once you go past 80% of your capacity, you start losing business. Business starts going to other companies and things like that. Most inspection companies don't know that. So if we get above 80% capacity, we know that we are probably losing business to competitors and to other people. The other good thing is that towards March, April, May, we were able to raise prices in a lot of areas. That has helped a lot. And in some cases, we have done less inspections and done more dollars than last year. And so that was great. So what are you doing right now? What are your plans? What are the top 3 things you're doing right now to get ready for winter? And I've kind of given you ours. One is we're making sure we have plenty of money in the bank to make sure that winter we can go through it in case it's not as profitable as I want it to be. 2, we're looking to hire inspectors and get them ready for next year, and I want them ready by March 1st so that we can just move right on into the year and have plenty of capacity and not go above 80% of our capacity. If you're booked out 100% every day, it sounds good, it looks good on paper, but what I will tell you is you're leaving tons of money on the table. And we can probably help you with that as well as some of the other things. And then the third thing that we're really doing right now is we're looking at what else can we add to our inspections to make them more profitable. One of the things that we've been measuring for a long time, 30 plus years, is how many inspections we do on every inspection we go on. And in the past, with my original company, we used to do 3+ inspection types every single inspection. And I will tell you that we're working hard on that even as we go. And I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I will tell you it's really close to 3 if it's not 3. And I'm expecting that we're actually getting closer to 4 with as many different types of inspections that we can do. One of the inspection types that we've added this year, and I ran the number, Jonathan ran the number for me yesterday, is foundation elevation surveys. Now, this is a big one that we started adding a couple of years ago. And last year, actually not last year, this year alone, from January 1st to whatever date in August yesterday was, we have done $77,000 worth of foundation elevation surveys. And one of the things was that not all of our inspectors have that equipment. So we made the judgment call yesterday to go spend thousands of dollars on getting more of that equipment and adding that into our inspection and making sure that all of our inspectors can do that. So those are three things that we're doing right now to get ready for winter. And the truth is, I have another 3 things. I'm working on a very special marketing program with my younger son, Alex, who is pulling together some incredible stuff with AI. And at Mission 26, you're going to start seeing some of the beginnings of that. The people that are in our mastermind are now beginning to see the parts of that we're putting into place into our business and how we're using it, how to market, and how we plan on using it on the phones, how we plan on using it to do upgrades, how we're planning on using it to do so much in so many different ways. And so Alex, my younger son, is working hard on that, and we are literally spending tens of thousands of dollars at Mission 26. You're going to start seeing some of the basics of that, and then we're going to show you where we're going with that in the next year. Now, you probably know people that are just doing incredible stuff with AI, and if you do, man, go buy them a good steak dinner and ask them, how do you do some of that? And maybe you've seen some courses that you can take on AI. Wouldn't hurt if you've got the time and energy to do that. That's what I'm doing, is that we're spending literally tens of thousands of dollars. Not only Alex, my youngest son, but my youngest daughter, Elizabeth, is going through the same courses with him, because I find out when you have 2 people going through the same information together, then what happens is that you get kind of a synergy effect. And they report to me once a week on, hey, here's what we're doing, here's what we've learned. It's so much fun. One of the things I will tell you, for instance, is we're getting ready to create one of my members is called Maximus Mike. Okay, we're probably going to change the name of that. I don't expect that to stick. Somebody wanted to call it Mini Mike, and I went, no, we're not doing that. But literally take all of my knowledge over the 20 plus years that I've been coaching and literally put it into AI so that you could sit there and ask it a question and go, so Mike, if I'm coming into a new marketplace, what's the number one fastest way for me to get to 10 inspections a week? The AI is going to be able to tell you, well, here's what I would do. And we're probably even going to put it in my voice. I've been told that that's possible, and it's actually not any big deal. So we're going to create that. You're going to see pieces of that at Mission 26 as well. Here's the thing again is, hopefully your business is up like ours is, and what I heard was over 80% of people's businesses are up. And if you are, then great. Let's help you get what you need in place to make sure you have a strong winter, and by March 1st, you're kicking butt and taking names and taking market share, okay? And if you're not up, then we need to help you go back and get some basics done and help make sure you've got some of those basics in place so that you can maximize the opportunity that you have in front of you right now. Every now and then I'm working with people, and I'm hearing one of two things. Either one, they're down and they blame it on all kinds of things, and then two, they're at the same place they were last year. And I don't want to see you at either one of those places. Like I said, we're up over $200,000 this year alone in our inspection business. And I want to make sure that you can be there, or on a percentage basis, at least be there as well. Well, this is Mike Crow with Driving Inspector Success. By the way, we have some new webinars coming out. We have some new opportunities coming out. I'm working with a couple of schools, and so you're going to probably see some emails where they go, hey, Mike is teaching this and this to this group from this school by Zoom. And of course, I would love for you to be there with us. And would love for you to join us, maybe at least at the Dream Team level. There's going to be, either something across the bottom of the screen here, or something that so that you can join us at that level. We make it incredibly inexpensive to just join us, get some of the basics of the Big Bang Marketing, and then hopefully join us for a visit to our mastermind meeting. So when people join at the Dream Team level, I just tell them, I just want to help people so bad. I go, hey, let them come to the mastermind meeting. We can accept usually up to 6 companies, and we had a full house last time, 6 new companies just visiting the mastermind meeting, and I would love for you to be able to do that. And by the way, 2 of those companies that visited last time, one of them was right at the $3 million level as well, and one of them was over $1 million as well. And of course, they joined our operation so that we could help them move their business forward. And, that inspires me. It just inspires me to want to do the best I can to help people at that level. Well, this is Mike Crow, and I just want to say, again, thank you. Be successful. Never forget what your high five is. Mine is family, faith, financial, fitness, and fun. And I have to tell you, in the last 3 months, I have just nailed those puppies to the wall. Whatever your high five are, I hope you're nailing those to the wall as well. And I look forward to hearing what your high five are, or could be, and so that I can learn from you just as much, hopefully, as you can learn from me, and inspire you. Maybe you can help inspire me to continue to stay on the same path. Have a great day, everybody. This is Mike Crow with my inspector community and Coach Blueprint. And I just want to tell you thank you. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye-bye.
To learn more about Mike's next free webinar, head to coachblueprint.com/Zoom.